Baby, it is just another manic Monday, and the NYC tri-state area looks like a dump right now. But I'm gonna try to do a little wig review so I can drop it later in the week. Okay, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, click subscribe. If you're not following me on IG and TikTok, go ahead and do so. Now, this is kind of an unusual wig review. I'm about to explain to you why. Remember last week I said I wanted to see what I could get on Amazon when I'm on a really tight budget. So we started off the $50-$60 budget with this wig from, this synthetic wig from Black Fern, this green skunk wig. Now let me tell you what happened to this wig. Over the weekend, I just decided I kind of wanted to be like a bum. Didn't tie up my edges, just had on my little, my little silk bonnet, and just decided since I wasn't going anywhere, I wouldn't have to do any upkeep or maintenance. So for the 56.78, I started to look crazy. And this morning after I worked out, I realized I need to take this wig off. I will give you an update on what this wig is like in the upcoming weeks, but I'm so sorry it will not be on this Monday, because instead of fixing it, I really decided I'm just gonna take it off and do a brand new wig review. So I'm in that kind of mood because there's no sun. So since there's no sun, I decided to get really bright. So since we're in the $50-$60 budget, what else did I buy on Amazon? So to go with this wig, which was 100% synthetic, I decided what could I get for my with human hair on my budget. So apparently you can get some wigs, and sometimes they're more than just bobs, but you can definitely get you a T-part wig with human hair, or it could be a human synthetic blend depending on the vendor. You can get it for like under $60. This particular wig, which is from the company Smart to Know, I think that's how you say it, Smart to Know. So I got this bob for $51.99, and it's a T-part bob. It's a 13 by 1 by 4. So baby, what that means is your parting space is really super tight. You don't have a lot of room, okay? And it's an 8-inch bob. Let me turn around and give it to y'all. So apparently, there's some interesting things about this $52 bob. Number one, Smart to Know, really, they brag and say that this is 100% Brazilian Remy human hair. They go as far as to say they do not mix it with any synthetic blends and any animal hair. Animal hair? Animal hair? The fuck y'all be doing in China? Like, I really have to wonder. But anyway, they're letting me know there's no poodle hair up in here. This is not the poodle mix, okay? They say it's 180% density, but when you go down into the deets a little bit more, it will really say that it's 150% density. And I haven't seen the back of the wig yet. I'll see it for the first time when I watch this review. But I tend to agree with them, the lower deets, that this is really 150% density. So I hope y'all can't see no track. Okay, so I chose yellow because I haven't done like a bright yellow before. I've done like a yellow green, but not just like a bright yellow. And honestly, because it's so cloudy today, I can't really tell if this bob is working for me or not. But given the color and all that good stuff, I decided that I was gonna also try to do baby hairs. So that's what you see got going on. I cut baby hairs. All right, so let's get into the deets. So it's a 13 by 1 by 4, so it's a really tight T-part. Not a lot of room, so if you're into plucking wigs, which I don't do the plucking, this is not going to give you that kind of space. I tinted the lace with my Eben medium brown lace tint. Unfortunately, I am so heavy-handed with my lace tint. Sometimes I still get a lot of residue onto the hair. I try to wipe it off on the hair, like any residue that I may have. But even when you use like a mannequin head to like tint your wigs, you may get some on the hair, especially if the hair is pretty light. It's supposed to be a medium brown Swiss lace. I didn't have any issues laying the lace. Okay, but just know it's a tighter than tight T-part. It's gonna give you even less space than most T-parts. Just gonna warn you about that. But it's for $52, and they're telling us that there's no poodle or kitten caboodle hair up in here, that this is real human hair. So to test it out, I use my hot comb I also use my little flat iron to like kind of curl the edges a little bit, and it curled just fine. There were no issues, so that's kind of like some of the curls that you were seeing, because it came kind of flat. So it wasn't like the gray bob that I got from Alley Peacock and the blue. These are not coming. I mean, this is $52. If you want a bob like the Alley Peacock one, you got to spend at least $100. $100, $102, $109. If you're on a budget, but you want a nice quick color look, baby, they got bobs without the poodle mix for $52. All right, according to them. So it's got adjustable straps in there, and then it's got 3 combs, one on each side and one in the back. Because I have a small wig head and how I crisscross the adjustable straps, I haven't even been using the clip in the back. Let me let y'all see what this looks like without me putting it behind my ears. And then the top. So all I did is just use a little, hot comb to kind of flatten it down. And here we go. So I'm kind of just wearing it behind my ears because I feel like that's more sophisticated, but it's 8 inches. So 8 inches, and this is what you can get for $52. Like, I'm gonna try to do it more and more on Amazon to see how far we can stretch our money. I've actually seen some 20-inch wigs, 18 or 20-inch wigs that are like around $60, $70. Or even I saw some that were like $50, and I was really wondering, like, is that the poodle mix or is that real human hair? I just don't know, and it's from different vendors. So as we are entering the holidays, and maybe the budget is a little tight, maybe you want to give someone a nice gift, but you're on a budget, I'm going to try to show you guys what kind of wigs you can get on Amazon more and more. So for $52, this is what I got. So once again, this is a 13 by 1 by 4. So it's a tight ass T-part. The lace is a medium brown Swiss lace. It was pretty easy to lay. It's 8 inches. It really is 150% density, even though they'll say that it is 180. When you read the deets further, you'll see it's 100%. It's 150% density. Definitely not 180. For $52, let me just say this. If you're on a budget and then you're going on Amazon or AliExpress, one of these vendors to get you a real cheap wig, if you spending $50 on the wig, don't act like it's gonna be the wig that like Beyonce's wearing or Rihanna's wearing, or even it's not even gonna be the pieces that Britney Spears is wearing. It's not gonna be that, okay? So you have to realize when you're in your price range. But why am I doing this? That when you're in your price range, beware of what you're paying for. You're paying for a quick look within your budget that's still stylish. Maybe you have a last minute date. Maybe you got invited to a concert and you just want to have a different kind of look. You are not paying for like hair that's going to last for 50 years. Now, sometimes cheap hair can still last a really long time. As far as I can see, I haven't gotten any bleeding with this hair like I have with like the blue bob from Alley Peacock. But blue is also such a really strong color compared to like yellow. And they start with this bob at 613 and then they dye it into this yellow color, which brings me to, they have this bob, I think in black, brown, blonde, I think lilac, blue. They have some different greens. They have this, so you can go to Smart Nove and you can really like hook yourself up. And this reminds me, the only goodies they sent wig caps. So even for your $52, well, it's really $51.99. Even for that, you can definitely still get a wig cap. So I'm gonna let you guys know over the next couple of days what this hair is really feeling like. Right now, it's super silky and it was okay to lay. And like I said, I was super duper nervous because I have worn like a more toned down yellow green, but it's really dark right now in the New York tri-state area. And then my hair is having its own freaking party. But since I was feeling a little bit on the gloom side, I was like, I definitely need a new wig install. And we're trying to see how far we can stretch our 50, 60, how far we could stretch under $100 when it comes to buying wigs. So I want to find the best synthetic vendors on Amazon. Excuse me, I'm so tongue-tied this morning. I don't know what it is. I want to find the best vendors, and then I also want to see how much human hair can we get for under $100 on Amazon. So once again, this company is telling you there's no synthetic blend in there. They're letting you know it ain't the Poodle mix. They're letting you know that it says in the instructions that it's a really tight T-part. So it's a 13 by 1 by 4, okay? It's 8 inches. It's 150% density. They are letting you know the lace is medium brown Swiss lace and adjustable straps, 3 clips. I like to repeat whenever the video is going to go into like a part 2 for TikTok, because I think TikTok only allows like 10 minutes when you do these these videos ahead of time or whatever. So I just like to go over the deets again. Like I said, I really believe it's 150% density, even though the original instruction says that it's 180%. But once you read further down, I think 150% is about right. But here's what's crazy about Smart to Know is that for our $52, I feel like they gave me the 150% density. It's not like that Aussie Queens. To this day, that bluish gray 20-inch is like the worst thing I've bought on Amazon as far as hair. So it's kind of like not like that, where I don't think I'm going to watch this video and see a bunch of tracks. I really don't think so, because I don't feel them like that. And once again, had I been paying attention when I did that, when I first took that Aussie Queens wig out of the box, then I would have really, out of the packaging, I would have really noticed that it's super, super thin. So I don't think that's the case. So for $52, like, I'm super happy with this bob, and you can get it in a lot of different colors. I was a little worried about just doing the T-part thing with the bob, which is why I thought baby hairs are going to be needed for this, because I can't just part it any which way I want. So far it laid. I put heat to it. I've around 400 degrees of heat, and baby, it did not go on fire. So let's hope there really isn't any animal mix or synthetic blends in here. I don't know, it's KJM, it's Manic Monday. I know this is not like the best review, but I kind of wanted to get it out because I just installed this wig this morning. Like, after I worked out, I was like, that black swan wig, synthetic wig, had to go. I didn't carrot the way how it should have this weekend. And I just kind of laid around like a bum, didn't tie up my edges. And so the wig was like looking like it was about to slide back. And that's going to be a no-no. So I just decided, while I have some energy in me, I'm going to go ahead and do this wig review. So, okay, once again, this company, and this is supposed to be 100% Brazilian Remy hair. For $51.99, they are promising you human hair. And I have to say, I'm actually pretty kind of pleased with it. But you guys, like, really let me know how you feel about it when you watch this review. I don't know what day I'm actually going to post this review. As you guys can see, like, I create content and then I slowly post them during the week, kind of like whenever I feel like it. But yeah, this is what we doing. This is what we doing. I didn't do no plucking. All I did was tint the lace to give it more of a natural look. I didn't even put any makeup in between here or makeup on the sides. And then I'm trying to get more comfortable with cutting baby hairs. So these are not perfect, but they're getting the job done. All right, it's KJM. It's just another Manic Monday. For some reason, I'm sweating. I don't even know what's happening here. You guys let me know what you think about this bob, what you think about this color on me, and big ups to everyone who's been writing in and telling me that they've been trying different colors, especially in the fall, and that I inspired them. You guys, that makes me feel so great. Thank you for letting me know that. And remember, especially if you're a Black woman, it's all about the attitude. You've got the melanin to carry just about any color on your head. It's all about the attitude. So you guys just let me know where you're at. All right, I'm out.